Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. It's been well chronicled. There's been a little bit of tension there in the West Wing between herself and John Kirby, another spokesperson from the NSC. And you report that she was offered a high-profile job outside of the West Wing. Tell us about the job and whether she'll take it.
Yeah, Emily's List, which is a group that raises money to support Democratic candidates, Democratic women who support abortion rights, they are looking for a new president since their former president became the senator from California. And so they've been doing a search. There was a board member from Emily's List that called Karine Jean-Pierre up and asked her if she'd be interested to interview. Having been in Washington for a long time, John, you know, if the White House press secretary is asked to interview for another job, that job is theirs for the taking. Karine responded that she's committed to the president, according to sources who are familiar with the call, and said, I'm not going anywhere. Vote of confidence in Joe Biden at a time 9 months from the election where, a job as White House press secretary isn't very guaranteed, as opposed to the presidency of Emily's List, which is very high profile and would presumably be permanent.
Yeah, Jean-Pierre has suggested that she wants to stay at least through the election in that current job. So, John, let's turn to 2024 now. Next couple of contests states are South Carolina and Michigan. Give us a preview for us for both states and both parties.
Well, I think we're going to see Joe Biden roll through Michigan.
Okay, I agree with that.
Let me just start with that. Look, there's no reason to think that Donald Trump's going to do anything but win and win fairly healthily in South Carolina and the same case in Michigan. There's really, Nikki Haley herself has not been able to identify a state where she thinks she can beat him. So it would be a shock if there was an upset in any of these states.
So let's drill down a little deeper, and thank you for dismissing my broad question with a laugh, which you deserve. In terms of Haley's future here, South Carolina is her home state. She's trailing badly in the polls. I mean, she's out there. She's running a pretty aggressive campaign schedule. She's taken on Trump pretty fiercely. Polls haven't budged. If she were, what are insiders telling you? If she were to suffer a pretty humbling defeat in her home state, would she stay in the race?
I mean, the folks around her are have been very committed to the same message, which is that she's in this for the long haul. But they have to say that. Right? The minute that one of them says, well, actually, we're thinking about getting out if we get our butts kicked in South Carolina, then everybody writes that, everybody knows it, and everything falls apart. So the message discipline has been pretty good there. She's going to probably keep campaigning until the plane doesn't fly. Right now, she's adding donors, she's adding voters, people to her political network. But a loss in her home state, particularly a big one, that might change her calculation.
Well, she's got the money to stay in, as you say, and also now there's a trial date for Donald Trump. So maybe, just maybe, she wants to hang around to see what happens there in court as well. Senior NBC News national politics reporter Jonathan Allen, thank you for being with us this morning. And thanks to all of you for getting up way too early with us on this Friday morning and all week long. Morning Joe starts right now.